The signs keep piling up and none of them point toward DC building for the next decade. Between the Penguin reportedly ending no Batman 3 on the board, James Gunn post Man of Tomorrow slate going quiet, and a DC Studios contract expiring right as Paramount is expected to take control of Warner Bros. The current DC era looks less like a launchpad and more like a chapter heading for its close. Individually, each item can be explained away. Put them together, especially with a Paramount WBD deal moving forward, and the timing gets a lot harder to ignore. Start with a sale hanging over all of it. Paramount Skydance is acquiring Warner Bros. Discovery in a roughly $110 billion deal, and the merger has cleared its biggest obstacle. On June 12, the Justice Department closed its antitrust review and declined to challenge the deal. David Ellison is now on track to take a helm of Warner Bros. And with it DC, as the merger is expected to close in the third quarter of 2026. A handful of state attorneys general are still pushing back. So deal is not formally done, but the federal antitrust hurdle, the one that could have killed it is now clear. At this point, the leadership transition look more like a question of when, not if. A sale of this size does not just change the logo on the building. It changes who gets power, what gets greenlit, which products survive, and which executives make it to the other side. When a studio is waiting for a new owner, you usually do not see massive new logo, new long-term commitments. You see the opposite, a protected slate, fewer big swing, quiet trimming, and a lot of nothing in the work at the moment. DC looks exactly like that right now. Sign 1. DC Best Live Action TV Product in Years Appearing to be Finished. Scooper Jeff Snyder report HBO and DC Studios will not move forward the Penguin Season 2, leaving the Colin Farrell series as a one-off limited series. That matter because the Penguin was not some minor side project nobody cared about. It pulled a 95% Rotten Tomatoes score that gave DC a prestige hit and won Christine Milioti and Emmy. Sign 2. Matt Reeves just lined up his next directing project and it is not Batman 3. Variety reports Reeves is attached to direct and executive produce a Apple TV adaptation of The Bonfire of the Vanities, which Warner Bros. Television producing. To be fair, Bonfire is still in development. It is not been greenlit. It is a Warner Bros. Production and Reeves is not leaving the studio. A director can also shepherd a TV project without it automatically blocking a return to Gotham. Sign 3. This is the one that should get the most attention. After Man of Tomorrow, James Gunn has not announced another major DC movie. What is on the board beyond it is much smaller, a Jimmy Olsen live action series, Creature Commandos Season 2, and a Mr. Miracle animated project. Those are not the kind of four-quadrant tentpoles you would expect from a studio confidently laying out the next phase of a cinematic universe. For a DCU that launched with massive multi-year roadmap, the lack of a major announced film after Man of Tomorrow is impossible to miss. Sign 4. This is the detail that tie the whole thing together. It was previously reported that James Gunn and Peter Safran's contract as DC Studios co-heads was extended through expiring 2027. Look at what line up with that date. Man of Tomorrow arrives in the same general window. The Paramount WB deal is now cleared by the DOJ and expected to close this year. Gunn and Safran's announced slate would largely be able to play out then the contract expire. Put the pieces together and the picture gets pretty clear. A prestige Batman spin off is reportedly done. Matt Reeves has not logged in Batman 3. Gunn's DC's film slate gets thin after Man of Tomorrow. Gunn and Safran's contract expire right now, as Paramount is expected to be in control of Warner Bros. None of these studios confirm